Hello, this is my summative oral and media assignment that I'll be presenting to you today. In this presentation, I will make use of the oral speaking skills I learned over the course of the semester, along with the media skills that I have learned after 15 years of exposure to computers. Today I'll be focusing on my best and my worst work, how I felt I did at the Kitchener Youth presentation, how I felt I did in collaboration with my group while reading the Midsummer Night's Dream play, and also my collaboration with my group while I was reading Ender's Game. And I'll focus on where I feel I went right and where I feel I went wrong while I was doing these presentations. My media analysis skills were put to the test the most during the listening for meaning diagnostic at the beginning of the year, where I was first exposed to media analysis type assignments. I believe this gave me the best opportunity to analyze the media and look for hidden messages that weren't directly stated by the author. And to conclude these reflections, I will put an emphasis on how I developed my responsibility, organization, independent work, initiative, and self-regulation through my time I've spent at Huron Heights. First off, the two presentations that I'd like to focus on aside from the KYF is the media summative and the presentations we did in our literature circles we were doing when doing each role. I was very proud of my media summative because of how focused I could be since I wasn't in a group with any very close friends. I also liked the originality and practice it took during the text conversation. The Ender's Game Literature Circle presentations were an excellent opportunity to present in front of a group you can be comfortable with. At least that was how I saw it. Also, I happened to get very sick one day and ended up presenting to you, Miss McEwen. That was a good chance to put my skills to the test. The Kitchener Youth Forum was an excellent learning opportunity which provided real experience to help me understand how someone with actual power might change the city for the better. From a student standpoint, the KYF seemed pointless because we never got the feedback we would get in school or the suggestions any teacher does. However, to contradict myself here, I believe reflecting on ourselves was the most important feedback we can get, because you can usually tell based on your effort how well you did. And I understand that very well, seeing as I know exactly how well I did depending on the amount of effort that I went and put into my project. I believe my best example of effective media analysis was the Going Bovine book, since I spent so much time with it and genuinely enjoyed reading it. I feel that I was able to look fairly into the book and get a good grasp on what the book was trying to convey, which I believe to have been the meaningfulness of every moment of our lives. I personally didn't enjoy the ending too much, seeing how Cameron seemed to die alongside the angel who was with him. But I believe that it gave across the very nice message that I just said about making sure that we cherish every moment that we encounter. I believe my collaboration with my partners was overall very effective, and I made some good friends along the way, even though it seemed like we didn't talk much. I feel every group member contributed evenly to each project, and I think that we made some very unique presentations with great ideas. The only identifiable negatives with my collaboration that I can think of are my tendencies to get focused on one part of the project and finish it by myself. Thankfully, my group members, and you, Miss McEwen, were there to get me back on the right track. Getting on with closing up, the most meaningful conversations have been with you, Miss McEwen. Telling me how to improve and how I need more effort in my work is very helpful. I usually end up trying hard at the beginning of the year and then fall off hard much later. However, your constant support and encouragement does help me keep going, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you for this wonderful school year and welcoming me even though I was very difficult to deal with at times. I appreciate your constant support this year and look forward to seeing you in the halls next year.